swings in. Okay, so left hand one was your before. Like I say, both these setups are looking decent, to be fair. Top of the back, so we're getting a nice kind of little bump and a recenter there. You sort of your knee on the basket there behind you.
Can you just see how my knee comes quite central?
That's all right, as long as it doesn't go beyond 90 degrees with the right leg. So as long as your leg is straight down there, that's fine. It's when it starts going in this way, we'd have a problem. But for me, that's not too bad, okay? I wouldn't say it's overly moving that knee more than we said before. It was a little bit last time, so there's no daylight there. There is daylight there now, so that's fine. And a nice kind of recentering now as you come back to golf ball, okay? And back into impact, okay? This one again, same again. Good turn on the way back. Again, gap in the knees and a nice recentering. This one here on the left was your beforehand, where you're trying to so desperately move left as we look right in your case. You can see your right ankle now is already gone. You're still moving now, and then the foot goes there. And when you finish there now, I mean, you're almost at the screen. It's like, come back. Whereas this one, as you rotate through now, you can see your right foot movement there now. It's much more kind of healthy and stable on that right foot. So you're kind of extending up through the shot there. So when you finish, if there's a sort of wall through here, you're not really going through that wall quite so much. Whereas this one, I mean, you really want your right ankle to be the furthest thing forward, but you've got everything in front of it, really. Yeah. Whereas this one here now, most things are kind of in line with that.
Yeah, it's just probably come back a little bit, couldn't I?
Well, yeah, I mean, again, for you to come back any further, what you would probably end up doing is going back further earlier, and then you'd be hanging back and doing the thing in the first place. And sometimes this movement to the right, in your case, over to that front foot, is you trying to not be hanging back and thinning it or fatting and hooking it, and then just trying to get there. So if you try to hang back a little bit early, you're going to go back in there. So don't worry about that, okay? Once you kind of got yourself in a position where at impact, you're kind of on top of the ball there, which is, again, position-wise, there's very good. Your hands are sort of just in front there as they would be. The head's nicely behind the golf ball, so in a good position there at impact. It's from there now getting that rotation. When the rotation happens, the hip's going to come around your body, the arms and the chest and the club come together. If your legs slide and then have to stop, now your arms just keep going. You feel that armsy swing, yeah? Okay. So when you start feeling armsy, it's not, I'll move my arms less. You've got to move the body more. But to move the body more, you have to have a base in which to move it from. I mean, if you're doing this, mate, try and move your body. No chance, is it? You're just going to fall over. Yeah. So if we can get that lower half working better, I think as much as I would say, a good drill to practice again into this now again at home. If you go clear all that. Get up against, again, no club in your hand, just up against the wall there with your hands on your shoulders. Yeah. So your right heel's facing there's a wall here now. Yeah. And then just make some swings here. Where you almost like a little press into that wall there, so your knee kind of goes towards the wall, and then you just twist and turn through. So if I was doing it up against here, and here, little bump into the wall, and then just turning through, yeah? Okay, cool. I'm not going to go hit the wall or slam into it, yeah? Equally when you're hanging back on it, okay?
No, so into, okay,
but yeah, you're trying to get towards the wall. So when you finish, your sort of shoulders and chest will be kind of around here, rather than disappearing over there somewhere, yeah?
Nice.
Yeah, makes sense. Especially again from a health perspective, your ankle just.
I was going to destroy it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're still fit and healthy now. Your ankles are strong, but the more you play, and ankles are going to get weaker over time anyway. Plus, if you're walking up and down, it's just. Why bother? There's no point putting your stress. I mean, if you had to do that to play sport, then fair enough. I mean, Jordan puts himself through a lot of stress to try and do his things, but that's to compete and do what he needs to do. Yeah. If he didn't need to do that, he wouldn't do it. But he does. Exactly. You don't need to put the stress on your ankles, then. We can avoid that, okay? So yeah, takeaways looking good. The lower half that we discussed last time is good. The right knee's not going so much. There's still daylight there, which is fine. You're recentering nicely, so I like that. And now from there, once you get in that good impact position now, it's just basically rotate around that wall and twist through.
Through's a lot better.
Yeah. It looks a lot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're not that, and again, you're not sort of doing this and having that shoulder really kind of like throwing your body there. So you look a little bit more kind of here, not kind of. Definitely. Overly rotating. Okay, mate. Good. Right.